This is Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers Sports on 104.3 The River. Coverage is brought to you by Brandenburg Telecom, Breckenridge Health, Elite Physical Therapy, First State Bank, Irvington Gas Company, Taylor Pharmacy, and by Wright Implement Company.
And welcome back to Meade County High School in Brandenburg, Kentucky. Along with Mike Harned, this is Lee Bramlett. The second game of tonight's doubleheader pits the Green Waves against the Fighting Tigers. A check of the district standings tells us all we need to know about the significance of this game. Meade County is 3-0 in the district. Hancock County 2-1. Breckenridge County 2-2 coming off their win over Cloverport. The Aces are 0-4. A win by the Tigers tonight would not only signal progress for this young team, but also make that race for the top seed in the district tournament a three-quarter affair going down the stretch. The Tigers will look to avenge a 52-48 loss to Meade back on December 7th, as this young Breckenridge County team still trying to find its way around with young players and new faces. Tonight's game may well serve as a huge measuring post. We'll talk more about tonight's matchup in just a moment. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
At Wright Implement, you'll find the full line of John Deere mowers, gators, tractors, ag equipment, John Deere apparel, toys, and more, along with a complete line of Steel and Honda power equipment. And we have a parts and service department that's second to none. Wright Implement has 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana to serve you. The right equipment, the right service, and always the right price. Wright Implement, serving great customers like you since 1936. Online at wrightimp.com.
Just about 9 minutes away from the start of this game, Breckenridge County and Meade County. If you're just coming across the dial, Lady Tigers fell to Meade County tonight by the score of 62-39. The Lady Tigers record drops to 18-4 on the season. Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers record is 7-11 after the 53-37 loss to Muhlenberg County Saturday night at Tiger Arena. The Tigers held their own for about 3+ quarters against the defending region champs, but Muhlenberg's ability to win on the offensive boards paid them back handsomely down the stretch as the close game turned into a 16-point result. Maybe a bit of an unfair margin given the way the Tigers fought in that game.
Absolutely. That's what I thought after the game is that we were right with them for 3 quarters, but their depth really proved to be a factor late in the game. As we talked about it pregame there on Saturday night, that they have scoring all the way up and down the lineup. They go 8 or 9 deep, and so they're a solid regional contender for sure.
Breckenridge County was led by Mercer Rogers on the night, who finished with 12 points. Breckenridge County now averaging just over 54 points per game while allowing just under 58. The Tigers shooting about 40% from the field, 34% from threes, and 64% from the free throw line. Hunter Barr leading the Tigers in scoring at just under 11 and 7 rebounds per contest. We'll talk more about the Meade County Green Waves in just a moment. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Experience the difference of the Big Green Egg ceramic cooker from Irvington Gas Company. It's a smoker, a grill, and oven, all in one. It's easy to start, reaching cooking temperatures in just 10 minutes with temperature control so you can cook to perfection. It's safer to use and it's easy to clean up. Stop by Irvington Gas Company on Highway 79 to see the Big Green Egg and other gas grills available. Irvington Gas Company, serving this area for more than 75 years.
Welcome back to Brandenburg as we get ready for the Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers taking on the Meade County Green Waves. Meade County comes into tonight's ball game with a record of 5-12, but 3 of those wins have come against district competition, and that allows them to sit atop the district standings. The Green Waves' last game perhaps epitomizes the struggle against non-district competition. A 61-56 loss to Whitesville Trinity back on Tuesday night of last week. The Green Waves did not have a particularly good game against Whitesville Trinity, shooting only 32% from the field, 19% from three-point range, but still managed to take the game to overtime. Grant Bevan finished the night with 18 points in that game. Trent Nuke, who did not play the first game against the Tigers, had 14 points. Again, this is a Meade County team, much like a lot of the teams in our district, tough to figure out. We know with Breckenridge County coming into the year, it was going to be a case of young players, new players, but Meade and Hancock have been maybe a little bit of a mystery in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, I think this district is very open and even. Any team can beat any team, and so I think it's going to be of the utmost importance for the team to get the number 1 seed, because nobody wants to play that 2-3 game in the first round of the district tournament with your season on the line.
Meade County averaging just under 47 a game. They're shooting roughly about 30% only about 32% as a team from the field. They're only 28% from three-point range, which was surprising considering that they lit it up in the first game, hit 10 three-pointers against Breckinridge County. They're a 64% free throw shooting team. Let's talk about keys to tonight's ball game, brought to you by the home folks at Hartonsburg Tire Service. And I think it goes for Breckinridge County. They've got to knock down some three-point shots. When we've seen them play well this year, they've been able to at least knock down the perimeter shot, open things up to the inside when they have to attack. But really, they've got to knock a decent percentage down here tonight.
Absolutely, and I think one of the big keys to this game is going to be Hunter Barr too, if he's able to dominate down low. As Meade County has a big kid too, the
Edwards
kid. He gave us some trouble down at our place the first meeting of the year. So I think it's like you said, it's going to have to be an inside-outside game. I think Hunter's going to have to play well down low, and then hopefully if he gets going early, then we can kick it back out and get some open looks from distance, and Amon and Mercer and others can knock down some shots. In
that first game in Harned, Mercer Rogers led the Tigers scoring with 15 points. Hunter Barr finished with 9 points and 8 rebounds, but really, if I'm not mistaken, that was only his third or fourth game as a starter for the Tigers, going up against a more experienced player in Blake Edwards. Edwards finished the night in that matchup with 11 points and actually only 6 rebounds, as it was Parker who had 9 rebounds. They had 3 in double-figure scoring. Grant Bevan finished the night with 19. Peyton Johnson had 12, and Edwards finished with 11. But again, the big stat that stuck out from that night, and I think we both commented on it, Meade, a team that had struggled shooting three-pointers, just came out guns blazing in that ball game.
Yeah, and the Bevan kid's a streaky shooter. If he gets hot, look out. But so Breckinridge County's going to have to really D up on him. He's their leading scorer on the season, and one that can really get going and cause some problems. So he's the one that Breckinridge County's going to have to definitely keep under control and not let him eat us up from the three-point land.
Also, they're going to have to watch out for Knoop, the player who did not start in the game up in Harned because he was out with some injury problems. But Knoop has come back into the lineup in a big way. He's averaging double digits. In fact, he had 14 in the game against Whitesville Trinity last Tuesday. And coming into the game, he's only played, I think, in a handful of games. He's averaging about 13 points a game for the Green Waves. Breckinridge County going back to the bench as someone at Meade County, I think, forgot to pay the light bill because they're turning out the lights on us here.
I wonder if that was done purposely because the lights on the court are still bright. They've just turned off the lights on the sides over where the fans are located. So
we're about to have...
Not sure why they would have done that for the boys' game, not the girls' game.
The introduction of the starting lineups coming up here in just a minute. Tonight's pregame show has been brought to you by Hartonsburg Chiropractic. Opening tip is next on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
So you've heard us talking about Brandenburg Telecom. We could have chosen any other provider for our phone, internet, TV, and security service, but we chose Brandenburg Telecom.
It is not hard to find a good deal these days. What it is hard to find is a provider that delivers the best value of service. That's exactly what we're getting with Brandenburg Telecom.
They don't trick you with introductory rates.
They don't keep you waiting for service or waiting on the phone.
When they say they're going to do something, they do it.
Brandenburg Telecom are people who live
and work
and play in my community.
They're part of this community, and that's why they care.
If you only have one service with Brandenburg Telecom, you're missing out on their other great services.
Give them a chance.
You won't be disappointed. I'm ready for the burger.
Back with you at Meade County High School in Brandenburg, Kentucky, along with Mike Harned. This is Lee Bramlett. Just about 40 seconds from the introduction of the starting lineups for this game between Breckinridge County and Meade County. The Green Waves won the game back in December in Brandenburg, 52-48. A game in which the Tigers fell behind on some three-point shooting by Meade County. Fought their way back, kept it competitive down the stretch, but Meade was able to find their mark down the stretch and get the victory. As both teams.
Coach Grange must have just said something to the pep club because he was over in front of them and he walked away and they got loud. So he's kind of notorious for that.
Again, it'll be interesting to see how far this Breck County team has come since that game back in December, as this is one of the first teams we've really had some separation in terms of playing separate opponents. Cloverport got canceled on that first game, and then really the Bullitt East and Nelson County games were played within close proximity of each other. First substitution, first starter will be Mercer Rogers, a guard, number 10, 5'8" freshman, 9.8 points per game. Eamon O'Donohue, another guard, number 12, 5'10" junior, 7.9 per contest. Lane Tall, a third guard, number 22, 6'1.5" junior, 5.3 points per ball game. Hunter Barr starts at a forward, number 2, the 6'7" junior, 10.7 points per contest. And a start for the freshman, Braden Carmen, number 32, a 6'1" freshman. The Tigers with a record of 7-11, coached by Jeff LaGrange. And now we know why they kill the lights. They're getting ready to do the introductions for Meade County. Kyle Parker is one starter, number 14, a 5'10" senior, averaging 5.2 points per game. Trent Knoop, number 5, a 6'2" senior, 13 points per game. Peyton Johnston, number 30, another starter, a 6-foot sophomore. He averages 7.1 points per contest. Grant Bevan, number 31, a 6-foot senior who averages 14.2 points per game. And that will leave the 6'8" senior Blake Edwards. He wears number 44 and averages 6.4 points per game. The Green Waves come into tonight's matchup with a record of 5-12, coached by Jason Tripure.
Lee, one thing I noticed is our roster shows Edwards in 44, but I believe he's wearing 34.
Well, while he's listed as 44, it's not hard to miss him at 6'8".
Is that 6'7" versus 6'8" right there in the semi?
Tap in the air, and it's controlled by Breckenridge County. Tigers with the basketball to start this game. Moving to the right side of your radio dial. Mercer Rogers with it. Gets it to Lane Tall. Tall on the left wing. Hunter Barr out front. Here's Mercer Rogers with it. Right side, underneath to Braden Carmen. Carmen out front to Eamon O'Donohue. They get it to Hunter Barr at the free throw stripe. Hands it off. O'Donohue bluffs a three. Now steps inside. Lost the handle. Picked up by Meade County. Meade County moves the other way. Knoop with the basketball on the right wing. Brings it out front to Johnston. Breckenridge County showing man-to-man defense to start this game. Here is Knoop with the basketball. Gets it to Edwards. Edwards guarded by Braden Carmen out front. Johnston kicks it back to Bevan. Here's a three on the way that is no good. Fight for the rebound. Edwards goes and gets it at 6'8". Braden Carmen goes in and ties it up. We'll check that. Mercer Rogers with the tie-up. The alternating possession will favor Meade County. Less than a minute into the ball game, no score. Meade County with the basketball underneath their own basket. Knoop brings it in. Johnston, Bevan drives down the lane. Scoop shot doesn't go. Rebound comes down to Hunter Barr. Hands it off to Mercer Rogers. Breckenridge County dressed in road maroon with white trim. Carmen with it, kicks it back to Mercer Rogers. A minute and change into the ball game, no score. Tigers with their second possession. Lane Tall with it for Breckenridge County, kicks it back to Hunter Barr at the top of the key. Eamon O'Donohue takes it. O'Donohue lobs it down low to Carmen. Carmen spins, puts up the shot, banks it up, and good, and draws the foul. Good start for the Tigers as Carmen connects with the basket. Believe the foul is on Edwards. As Carmen tries to complete the three-point play, short, tipped up in the air, scramble picked up by Edwards. 6:34 to go here in the first quarter. Breckenridge County leads 2-0. Knoop with the basketball for Meade County, gets the ball to Johnston. Down low, we'll get a reach-in foul on Braden Carmen. Carmen has drawn the assignment against Edwards as he picks up his first.
That's the one thing that the freshman's got to get a little better at is staying away from those cheap fouls. There was no need for that one. He just simply kind of came over the back there unnecessarily.
2-0 the score. Breckenridge County with the lead. Meade County with the basketball. Just over 90 seconds into this ball game. Knoop with the basketball on the left side. Out front, here's a three on the way by Johnston. That is an air ball. Rebound battled around, picked up by Mercer Rogers. Breckenridge County across the time stripe. Here's Tall with it. Tall drives in the paint. Little floater on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Meade County's Kyle Parker. Hands it off to Peyton Johnston. Now Bevan takes it. Bevan kicks it out to Knoop. Knoop drives into the lane. Goes to the basket, no good, but draws the foul from Breckenridge County. Foul will be on Hunter Barr. He picks up his first. That'll be the team's second against Breckenridge County.
One foul each on our two big guys down low.
At the line will be Knoop for 2 free throws with 5:53 to go here in the first quarter. First free throw attempt is no good. Again, Knoop was out of that first game, has only played a limited number of games for Meade County. Another attempt on the way by Knoop is good. 2-1 is the score. Meade County pulls to within 1. 2 minutes and change into this opening quarter. Meade County now shows man-to-man defense as Rogers drives, has his shot blocked by Edwards. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touched by Breckenridge County. Meade County basketball to bring the length of the floor with 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Knoop with the basketball. Over to Peyton Johnston. They'll lob it underneath to Edwards. Edwards gets underneath the basket.
Oh! Holy
no
smokes.
call.
My goodness.
No call. What? Or did they call it?
Yeah, they called the offensive foul, but
I think when you yelled, that might have been enough to make the call because
I apologize, but if they didn't call that one, I think I was going to take the headsets off for just a minute. My goodness.
Foul is on Edwards. I've got him with 2, but I may not be correct.
I couldn't catch who the first foul was on.
That's what I was not sure about. Here is Mercer Rogers, leans in, shot off balance, no good. Rebound comes down to Johnston for Meade County. Here's a pass deflected into the hands of Peyton Johnston. Out front to Grant Bevan. We played 3 minutes and change of this ball game, 2-1. Breckenridge County leading. Johnson gets the ball down low, taken away by Braden Carmen. Hands the basketball off to Eamon O'Donohue. Lane Tall with it. Tall cross-court pass to Mercer Rogers. Put some mustard on that one. Down to 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. A lot of action, not a lot of scoring to go with it, though. Here's Eamon O'Donohue for Breckenridge County. Lost the handle, kicks it off to Hunter Barr. Barr drives on Edwards. Kicks it back out front. Here's Tall with it. Tall drives, floater in the lane, got it. Lane Tall with his first points of the ball game. Breckenridge County leads 4-1. 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. Johnston will bring it across the time stripe for Meade County. Gives it to Grant Bevan. Bevan curls at the free throw line. Out front, Knoop will try a three-pointer. That is no good. Rebound tipped. No call there.
Well, that one wasn't as obvious, but
we have this.
Still.
It should be noted these are the same officials that worked the girls' game earlier this evening. As a travel against Grant Bevan, credit Mercer Rogers, who went through the air and forced him to alter the shot and drag the pivot foot. Coach Jeff LaGrange, I believe, is expressing the same concerns we have.
We certainly don't want this boys' game to get as rough as the girls' game did. They let that one get out of hand.
O'Donohue with the basketball to Hunter Barr. Now Mercer Rogers gets the ball down low to Braden Carmen. Pump fakes, puts up the shot, can't get it to go, draws the foul. And let's see who this is. That's 3-4. If that's not 2, that's got to be 3. That's at least a safe 2 for him. And very quickly, Meade County will head to their bench as Braden Carmen He missed on a free throw attempt a moment ago. High arching shot is no good. Another attempt upcoming here. Substitutions into the ball game for Meade County. Lawson King, number 13, checks into the ball game for the Green Waves. Also number 21, Garrett Hardesty. Carmen's second free throw attempt on the way, in and out, no good. And Meade County comes away with a basketball. 3:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Knoop kicks it back out to Grant Bevan. Here's Bevan driving into the lane, spins, kicks it out to Knoop. He'll try another three-pointer. This one he hits. Trent Knoop with all 4 of Meade County's points, levels the game at 4. Down to 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Mercer Rogers gets the ball to Braden Carmen, hands it back to Rogers. Rogers on the dribble, gets it out to Lane Tall with 2:47 left to go here in the quarter. They go for a pass inside, batted around, knocked out of bounds, last touch by Meade County.
Oh, boy.
Lane Tall will inbounds for the Tigers at side front court with 2:43 left here in the frame.
I think Coach LaGrange is telling his guys right now, if they're not going to call fouls, you're going to have to toughen up. And they're not calling fouls.
O'Donohue with the basketball to Braden Carmen.
There's one right there.
And they'll get a foul on Meade County. Believe that would be on Lawson King as they get him with the push. That'll be King's first. The team fourth against Meade County. Jacob Henning, number 33, checks into the lineup for Breckenridge County, a 6'2 junior, averaging 3.7 points per game. Here's a three on the way by Mercer Rogers. Looks short is. Eamon O'Donohue comes up with a rebound. Now Henning with it for Breckenridge County. Tigers will back it out. Under 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 4. Rogers drives down the lane, split the defenders, lost the handle, but got bailed out as a Meade County player touched the ball last. Eamon O'Donohue to inbounds for Breckenridge County with 2:17 left to go here in the first quarter. Rogers gets the inbounds, kicks it over to O'Donohue. Long shot on the way, 3 no good, and we'll get an over in the back call on Braden Carmen. So Carmen picks up his second foul. Team third against the Tigers. Meade County's basketball to bring down the floor. Bevan with it on the left side, hands it back to Knoop. Moves off the screen, will try a three-pointer. That's an air ball, and Breckenridge County will get it back. 1:55 remaining here in this first quarter of play. Breckenridge County to bring the ball up the floor. Mercer Rogers with it for the Tigers. Bevan waiting for him at the time stripe. Rogers gets the ball to Carmen. Carmen hands it back to Mercer Rogers. Goes, drives to the basket. Arching shot, no good. Carmen gets the miss, puts it back up and gets it. Braden Carmen with his 4th point of the night. Breckenridge County regains the lead at 6-4. Bevan with the basketball for Meade County. Knoop with it on the left side. Knoop gets it to Bevan. Pulls up, 17-footer on the way. Got it. Grant Bevan with his first points of the ball game. Levels the game at 6. 1:10 left to go here in the quarter. O'Donohue gets the basketball to Jacob Henning. Out front, Hunter Barr takes it over to O'Donohue. Thought about the three-pointer, cut off by Knoop. Here's Rogers with it, drives into the lane, splits the defenders, puts up the shot and in. Mercer Rogers' first points of the ball game. Breckenridge County back in front, 8-6, final minute of the first quarter. Here's Bevan driving to the free throw line. Looking, kicks it out to Knoop. Knoop gets the ball to Hardesty. Hardesty kicks it over to Bevan. Thought about the three-pointer. Now in the paint, kicks it back out. Knoop will try a three-pointer, and this one is no good. Rebound, Eamon O'Donohue for Breckenridge County. Tigers with it under 30 seconds left here in the quarter. Here's Barr, going to square up for a three. Got it! A Joe Bennett backhoe plumbing and rental three-pointer for Hunter Barr. Gives Breckenridge County a 5-point lead at 11-6, under 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Bevan will hold it up as Meade presumably to go for one here. Bevan goes to his right, moves off the screen, now drives to the lane, puts up the shot, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, King tries to throw it up, doesn't go. Rebound to Henning, and time will run out on the first quarter. Breckenridge County will take a 5-point lead at the end of one. It is Breckenridge County 11, Meade County 6. Tonight's first quarter brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on Rupert Askins Lane in Harned. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
How many times have you called someplace and heard this?
For customer service, press 1.
At First State Bank, when you call one of their 3 locations, you'll hear this.
First State Bank, this is Michelle. How may I help you?
From opening a checking or savings account to home or commercial loans, you'll get a friendly voice ready to assist with your banking needs. Call or stop by today and find out why for more than 100 years, First State Bank, where your friends bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Online at firststatebankky.com.
Breckenridge County's basketball to begin the second quarter with an 11-6 lead over Meade County. Henning with the basketball to Mercer Rogers. Colton Miller, number 21, into the lineup for Breckenridge County. Caught in the double team, tries to fight his way through. Scramble ball on the floor. We get a whistle and a foul on Meade County, I believe. Foul is on number 20. That is Cade Scott, a 6-foot freshman into the lineup. He picks up his first, team 5th. Shelton Smith also into the ball game for Breckenridge County. Henning with the basketball to Shelton Smith. Smith caught in the double team, goes to the floor, no call. Gets it to Hunter Barr. Barr forces up the shot, doesn't go. And we get a charge against Breckenridge County.
It'll be his second.
So Barr with 2 and Brayton Carmen with 2. Seven and a half minutes to go until halftime. Breckenridge County leading 11-6. Out front, here is a ball out to Bevan. Bevan looking, kicks it back out front to Meade County. Down to the corner, King with it. King back out front. Breckenridge County forcing them to rotate the basketball. Here's a 3 on the way by Scott, no good. Rebound comes down to Hunter Barr for Breckenridge County.
Coach Graves kind of rolling the dice a little bit, leaving Hunter Barr out there.
Ball deflected. Miller tried to get it down low. The pass deflected and picked up by Scott for Meade County. Here's a 3 on the way, no good. Rebound comes down to Shelton Smith. We get a whistle, and it would be a foul against Meade County.
Jump ball.
I'm not a fan of this. They're letting too much of that go on rebounds.
Yeah, he's look. We got more blood. We got another busted nose.
And again, because basically, when did they start letting guys just go and try and tie up the ball all of a sudden? When did that become a thing?
Well, it's just, there's another shove right there. I mean, they're going to let the game get out of control like they did the girls' game. Now, Shelton Smith got a bloody nose that he's having a hard time getting to stop.
Colton Miller will inbounds for Breckenridge County. Isaiah Hart, Lane Tall, Jacob Henning in the ball game, along with Rogers and Miller. Working our way down to 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Deflected, ball will go out of bounds and back to Meade County. Breckenridge County in foul trouble. Barr and Carmen with 2. Blake Edwards, I also have him with 2, possibly 3. There was a foul at the start of the game, not sure about. Parker with a basketball for Meade County. He kicks it back out. Ball is deflected.
Nice defense
Scramble.
from Mercer.
And Mercer Rogers goes in and yanks it away. Tigers with a basketball. Tall with it, out front to Mercer Rogers. Colton Miller with it. Miller drives, pulls up high, arching 14-footer, kicks off the side of the rim, no good. Parker collects the rebound for Meade County. Here's Bevan with it for Meade County, cut off by Rogers.
Great
spins.
defense, Lane Tall.
Lane Tall picks the pocket of Bevan. And Breckenridge County with the basketball back. Henning will try a three-pointer that is short. Rebound comes down to Meade County's Grant Bevan. 5:40 to go here in the first half. Breckenridge County 11, Meade County 6. A 3 is on the way, no good. Tipped up in the air, rebound, Henning had it, lost it, still goes to the floor. We'll get a reach-in foul on Meade County. That would be on King.
No, I think they gave it to 31. I thought Grant Bevan.
But I thought I heard him say his second.
Oh, okay.
So I'll give it to King. Again, the public address system not the strongest here. So, and we are at the top of the gym, those of you familiar with Meade County High School. And we get a whistle and an over and back call. Mercy.
Yep.
These officials,
the ball never made it to the backcourt.
I don't see. Where did he get an over and back? Colton was already at least one length clear. Out front, Nuke with it. Nuke gets the ball to Johnston. Now here's Nuke driving down the lane, kicks it back out to King. Should have been a walk, no call. Now Bevan with it. Down to 5 minutes to go here in the quarter. Three-pointer on the way, good by Cade Scott. Pulls Meade to within 2 at 11-9 under 5 minutes to go here. 2-3 zone, and they are really stretching that zone out. And now they're going to get the foul. If that's King, that would be his third. And that is the case.
His third.
Team 7th. So Breckenridge County will go to the free throw stripe. At the line will be Lane Tall for the Tigers. Scored 2 points in the first quarter. Gets a free throw opportunity here. First one on the way is good. Tall with 3 points in the ball game. Takes the Tigers back out to a 3-point lead at 12-9. 4:47 remaining as the second is good. Breckenridge County back to a 4-point lead at 13-9. 4:42 remaining here in the first half. Here's Hardesty with it, kicks it over in the corner. Johnston drives the baseline, cut off. Now out front, Hardesty gets it to Knoop. Peyton Johnston with it, back to Trent Knoop. Knoop drives in the lane, cut off. Now here is Scott driving down the lane, over to Johnston, who will try a three-pointer. Got it. Johnston with a three. Meade County to within 1 at 13-12 on back-to-back three-pointers. 2-3 zone, although they will trap aggressively out of it. Breckenridge County just has to keep moving that basketball to get them to chase. Henning stopped for a minute and had the ball knocked away, and it's picked up by Meade County.
Can't stick to your hands. You got to keep it moving.
Here's Bevan driving down the lane, lost the handle. Body's going to the floor, and all they can call is out of bounds.
Yep. I mean, that's something. That's a walk. It's a foul. It's something.
Inbounds Meade. Instead, it's out of bounds to Meade County. 3:54 remaining here in the first half. And what now?
Well, they stopped play because a couple kids are coming out onto the floor. Oh, they've got a foul. One referee called a foul. He called a foul on Johnston while the other referee was pausing play because he had two kids running out on the floor. So that Peyton Johnston must have had the other one that we missed, Lee, because they just now said that was his second.
So scratch the one foul on Edwards. So now you've got Johnston with 2, Edwards with 2, King with 3. 13-12 still the score. Here is Colton Miller, lobs it off to Tall. Tall goes up, banks it off the glass and in. Tall with his 6th point of the ball game, and another whistle. What now? As we have Chase Hardesty in the ball game.
Delay of game warning.
That's what they're worried about. My goodness. They're worried about a delay of game with everything else going on.
Oh,
here is a long three-pointer on the way. No good by Scott. Rebound goes to the floor. Fought for. Still on the floor. Jump ball. Alternating possession will favor Breckenridge County. I'm trying not to say that the officials have lost control of this game.
Well, I think I've already said it, so it's too late.
So, Tiger basketball with 3:18 to go. Again, as someone who once sat in this chair declared mercy. Mercy. Tall with a basketball for Breckenridge County. Tall drives into the lane, has the ball knocked out of his hands, picked up by Parker for Meade County. Meade County trying to run numbers 2-on-1. Hardesty thinks better of it. We've got Garrett Hardesty and Chase Hardesty in the game. Garrett for Meade, Chase for Breckenridge. Here's a shot up and in by Garrett Hardesty. And Meade County back to within one at 15-14. Colton Miller drives, lays it off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Garrett Hardesty for Meade County. Here's Parker with it out front. Gets the ball to Cade Scott. Down in the corner, here's a three on the way by Hardesty, no good. Chase Hardesty collects the rebound. Lucas Hale, number 4, is into the lineup for Meade County. O'Donohue with the basketball, has it knocked away.
Well, that was a foul, didn't get called.
Mercer Rogers checks with the bench. As we're working our way down to 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Breckenridge County leads 15-14. Hardesty with the basketball. Goes on the drive against Hale, kicks it over. Tall will try a three-pointer, that is no good. Rebound knocked down, but chased down by Colton Miller. Here's Miller driving in, kicks it over, out front. Hardesty, Rogers, thought about the three, now drives down the lane. No call, and the ball comes back to Meade County. Down the other end, Newt kicks it over, and finally we get a foul.
Oh, my goodness.
They'll call a foul on Breckenridge County driving to the lane. Foul will be on Colton Miller. That'll be his first, team 5th. Inbounds Meade County. Trent Newt to inbounds for the Green Waves. Hale with the basketball out front to Bevan. Parker with it, guarded by Chase Hardesty. Here's a turnaround shot, good by Kyle Parker. Parker gives Meade County their first lead of the ball game at 16-15. Down to 1:17 left to go here in the first half.
Breckenridge County's had to play majority of this half without Barr and Carmen.
Hart with the basketball. They get the ball to Henning. Henning inside, spins, leans in, puts up the little runner, in and out, no good. Had a good shot there, just rattled wide. And the rebound comes down to Meade County. Parker with it, lost the dribble, gets it back. Hardesty back out front. Newt kicks it over. Hale will try a long three-pointer that is no good. And a foul on Meade County on Grant Bevan. That'll be his first. And with 45.4 seconds, we'll walk down to the other end to shoot free throws. Hayden Brockman, number 00, the 6'4 sophomore, checks into the ball game for Breckenridge County. As Tall will sit down. Mercer Rogers to the free throw stripe for the Tigers. His first free throw attempts of the night with 45.4 seconds remaining. Free throws on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Meade County, and we get a foul on Breckenridge County. Foul will be on Jacob Henning, his first, team 6th. Meade basketball to bring the length of the floor with 43.8 seconds to go here in the quarter. Bevan will bring it across the time stripe for Meade County. Meade content to go for one shot here. Here's the whistle and a turnover. Travel against Meade County.
Give us enough time to do something here.
Down to 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Here's Henning with it. Henning under pressure, pulls up, 17-footer on the wing, no good. Hart gets it, but cannot get the shot. And the first half has come to an end. Meade County has a 1-point lead on Breckenridge County here at the midway point. It is Meade County 16, Breckenridge County 15. Tonight's second quarter brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches on Lehman Lane in Harned. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC 1043.com.
If you need home medical equipment, rely on Taylor Pharmacy. They deliver home medical equipment such as oxygen, lip chairs, hospital beds, and CPAP machines to Breckenridge and surrounding counties. They have everything a patient needs for recuperating at home. Taylor Pharmacy does so much more than fill prescriptions. They carry a full line of diabetic shoes, have a gift department, and of course make delicious tailor-made fudge in a variety of flavors that include sugar-free. Stop by Taylor Pharmacy in Hardinsburg and see why your family and the Taylor Pharmacy family make a good team.
Back with you at halftime at Meade County High School in Brandenburg. Along with Mike Harned, this is Lee Bramlett. 16-15 is the score. A lot of action, not a lot of scoring in this game between the Fighting Tigers and the Greenways. Breckenridge County led for most of the first half. They led by as many as 5 at 11-6 at the end of the first quarter. Meade County, though, outscored the Tigers 10-4 in the second frame. And they took the lead late in the quarter and hold the 16-15 lead here at the midway point of this game. Tonight's halftime show brought to you by Butler's Garage and Wrecker Service in Harned. This is Fighting Tigers Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today, 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
16-15 is the halftime score. 16-15 is the score. Breckenridge County trailing Meade County at halftime. Let's take a look at the first half scoring in the ball game. First for Breckenridge County, they're being led right now by Lane Tall. He has 6 points in the game. At halftime, 4 points to Braden Carmen, 3 points to Hunter Barr, and 2 points to Mercer Rogers. Eamon O'Donohue, Colton Miller, Chase Hardesty, Hayden Brockman, Isaiah Hart, and Shelton Smith have failed to score. Across the way for Meade County, they're being led in a balanced attack at halftime. Trent Newp has 4 points for the Green Waves. Cade Scott with 3. Peyton Johnston with 3. Then it's 2 points to Grant Bevan, 2 points to Kyle Parker, and 2 points to Garrett Hardesty. Blake Edwards, Lawson King, and Lucas Hale have failed to score. Mike Harned, a look at the first half stats.
Well, the turnover-wise, Breckenridge County had 10 turnovers there in the first half, so I'm sure that's something that Coach LaGrange is talking to his troops about right now. And they only shot 2 of 6 from the free throw line, so there's 4 points left on the board. And in a 1-point game, that's something that we definitely got to improve. Meade County had 5 turnovers in the first half and only attempted 2 free throws, hitting 1 of 2. So it was just a low-scoring game, a physical game up to this point. And again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, Lee, but much like the girls' game, it's going to be which team adapts, because there wasn't a lot of fouls called, but the ones that were called on key contributors on both teams, as Breckenridge County only has 6 fouls in the first half, but 2 of them were on Braden Carmen and 2 of them were on Hunter Barr, our 2 low post presence guys. And then Meade County, they've got 2 on Johnston, 2 on Edwards, and 3 on King. Other than that, they've only got 2 other fouls called on the entire first half. So not a lot of fouls called. The game is rough and low scoring, so it's not one that will keep you at the edge of your seats necessarily, but it is at least competitive.
16-15 is the halftime score. Breckenridge County trailing by 1 to Meade County. The foul situation is one we'll have to keep our eye on as we continue in the game. Right now for Breckenridge County, it is Hunter Barr and Braden Carmen, each with 2 fouls. Then across the way, it is Lawson King with 3, Blake Edwards and Peyton Johnson each with 2 for Meade County. 16-15 is the halftime score. Tonight's halftime show brought to you by Butler's Garage and Wrecker Service in Harned. This is Fighting Tigers Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware is your local source for building and home improvement projects. We all know that the kitchen is the heart of the home. Let Bluegrass Lumber make your home a more welcoming place with upgraded cabinetry and countertops. Bluegrass Lumber does it all, from selection to measurement to installation. Not only does a kitchen upgrade make your home more valuable, but it will make holidays and mealtimes more special. Come see us at Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware on Highway 60 in Hardinsburg.
County back out from the locker room here at halftime as it is 16-15. The Green Waves leading Breckenridge County in a low-scoring game. We will remind you that coming up, we'll have more basketball for you tomorrow night as the Fighting Tigers head to Owensboro to take on the Red Devils. But before that, the Breckenridge County Lady Tigers will take on the Eagles of Ohio County down at the Sports Center. That's a 5:30 start for the game at the Sports Center. We'll be on the air with our coverage at around 5:15. Then the Tigers game will follow at around 7 tomorrow evening. Then a couple of days off, then Friday back in action. Lady Tigers and Fighting Tigers playing at the same time. The Fighting Tigers hosting Ohio County at Tiger Arena. Then the Lady Tigers playing at Muhlenberg County, both starting at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air with our coverage just before 6:30 for Tiger Talk, as we'll talk with Coach Chad Mormon and Coach Jeff LaGrange about the ball games that have been played and preview the upcoming contest as well. Breckenridge County returning to the court right now, trailing in this game by 1, 16-15. Tonight's halftime show brought to you by Butler's Garage and Wrecker Service. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
At Wright Implement, you'll find the full line of John Deere mowers, gators, tractors, ag equipment, John Deere apparel, toys, and more, along with a complete line of Steel and Honda power equipment. And we have a parts and service department that's second to none. Wright Implement has 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana to serve you. The right equipment, the right service, and always the right price. Wright Implement, serving great customers like you since 1936. Online at wrightimp.com.
Just after 8 o'clock Central Time, you're listening to Fighting Tiger Basketball from 104.3 The River, WXBC in Hardinsburg, Kentucky. We're at Meade County High School in Brandenburg, along with Mike Harned. This is Lee Bramlett. Breckenridge County trails by 1. Meade County will start with the basketball as both teams revert to their starting lineups. Kyle Parker takes the basketball, handing it off to Trent Knoop. Knoop leads the Meade County scoring with 4 points in this game. Here is Parker with it. Parker gets the ball to Bevan, who tries a three-pointer. No good.
It didn't block out.
Long kicker comes right back to Bevan. Meade County resets in their offense. Here is Parker with the basketball in the paint. Gets it down underneath to Edwards, who puts it up and in. Edwards was able to get Hunter Barr out of position as they work the ball, and Edwards puts it up and in. And Meade County with their biggest lead of the night at 18-15.
Second chance points right there. We didn't block out. Gave them an extra opportunity.
Here's Mercer Rogers going to try a three-pointer. Got it. Joe Benevaco Plumbing and Rental three-point basket for Mercer Rogers. Ties the game at 18. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Oh!
Here is Bevan with it.
Walk. Didn't call it.
Johnston with it. Gets it back to Grant Bevan. They lob the ball down low to Edwards, working against Braden Carmen. Puts up the shot. No good. Hunter Barr collects the rebound for Breckenridge County. At the other end, Tall with it for the Tigers to O'Donohue. Eamon O'Donohue looks for someone now, directs traffic, tries to move off the screen. Lob the ball down low to Carmen. Carmen goes the floor and is traveled.
And off balance a little bit there.
Meade County will bring the ball up the floor. 6:22 left to go here in the third quarter. Bevan with the basketball for Meade County. Out front to Johnston. Johnston gets it to down low to Edwards. Edwards with it. Here's a tie-up, and the jump ball gives it back to Breckenridge County.
Brought it down low. He had the ball down around his hip. When you're 6'8", why would you have the ball down around your hip?
Breckenridge County basketball under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Here's O'Donohue, nice give and go. High banker goes up and in. Eamon O'Donohue with his first points of the ball game.
Nice pass by Hunter Barr.
Makes it 20-18. Breckenridge County retakes the lead. Here's the ball, loose ball picked up by Hunter Barr. Tigers will come the other way.
Good defense, Mercer Rogers.
Rogers with the basketball, back out front, being guarded by Bevan. Moves off the screen from Braden Carmen. Here's a free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound collected by Kyle Parker for Meade County. Grant Bevan going the other way. Bevan looks, gets the ball down low. Here's a hook shot, no good. Parker, rebound Hunter Barr for the Tigers. 5:12 remaining in this third quarter. Out front, Tall with it. Tall with the basketball. Tall, Barr, Rogers with it, backs it out. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here's Braden Carmen. Bounce pass intended for Barr, but picked up by Meade County. Johnson across the time stripe, gets it to Bevan. Nuke left all alone, 3 from the corner, got it. Nuke with his 7th point of the ball game. Meade County retakes the lead at 21-20. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Here is the ball.
That's a foul.
No call. Bevan comes away with it 2-on-2 at the other end. Nuke lays it off the glass and in. Nuke with his 9th point of the ball game. Meade County leads 23-20. And here's another takeaway. Bevan with it, puts it up over Rogers. Basket good, and he draws the foul. Foul will be on Hunter or Mercer Rogers. He picks up his first. And at the line, it is Bevan for Meade County. Meade County now up 25-20. Bevan will get a chance to extend the lead. Free throw on the way, no good.
That's a foul.
And they will call that one on Blake Edwards. He picks up his 3rd, team first. 4:05 remaining here in the third quarter. Meade County 25, Breckenridge County 20. Here is Mercer Rogers with it, gets the ball to Hunter Barr. Barr has his shot blocked by Edwards. Rebound comes down to Meade County on the run. Johnston with it, gets the ball to Bevan. Bevan looking, cross-court pass. Nuke will take it, squares up for a 3. That is good. Brent Nuke with his 2nd 3 of the quarter, and it has given Meade County its biggest lead of the night at 28-20. Timeout Breckenridge County, 3:41 left to go in the third. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Experience the difference of the Big Green Egg ceramic cooker from Irvington Gas Company. It's a smoker, a grill, and oven, all in one. It's easy to start, reaching cooking temperatures in just 10 minutes with temperature control so you can cook to perfection. It's safer to use and it's easy to clean up. Stop by Irvington Gas Company on Highway 79 to see the Big Green Egg and other gas grills available. Irvington Gas Company, serving this area for more than 75 years.
Now trailing by 8 as Eamon O'Donohue tries a 3-pointer that is no good. Rebound comes down to Blake Edwards. And right now Meade County on a run here. After the Tigers had pushed back to the lead. Meade County right now on a 10-0 run. With the basketball. As a 3 on the way by Noop is an air ball. Edwards gets the rebound. Goes to floor, no call. And Edwards puts it back up and in. Edwards with his 4th point of the ball game. Now Meade County up 30-20. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Here's Hunter Barr down the lane. Floater is short. Rebound Jacob Henning. Breckenridge County needs a basket in the worst way here as it's a 12-0 run. As they get the ball underneath the Barr. Has his shot blocked, but a foul on Meade County's Kyle Parker. That'll be his first, team 2nd. Substitutions, Hardesty and King will come back in for Meade County. First free throw is good by Barr. Had a three-pointer back in the first quarter. That has been it up until the free throw. Breaks the 12-0 run. 30-21 is the score. With 2:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Free throw on the way is good. Barr with his 5th point of the night as Breckenridge County now picks up full court pressure. 30-22 the score. Meade County in front. Hardesty caught in a double team. Almost had to take it away. They'll call the jump ball as Lane Tall gets in to tie it up.
Turning up the defensive intensity.
Gonna need some stops here down the stretch as we're under 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Out front, Parker with it. Gets it to Hardesty. Knoop with it. Knoop gets the ball. Bevan thought about the three, has it knocked away. Has to pick it up. Meade County now spreading the floor here. Here's Bevan, drives to the inside, dishes off to Parker in the lane, pulls up with a short jumper, no good. Rebound picked up by Mercer Rogers for Breckenridge County. Under 2 minutes remaining as a three on the way by O'Donohue. Got it. Eamon O'Donohue with a Joe Bennett backhoe, Plumbing and Rental 3-point basket. Makes it 30-25.
Big shot there. Timeout, Meade County.
And Meade County will take a timeout. We'll keep it here with 1:45 remaining in the third quarter. Breckenridge County trims the 10-point deficit in half, 30-25. And the Tigers pick it up with the intensity there. Got to knock down some shots here, but a solid defensive effort here from Breckenridge County in this game.
And Meade County went on that 12-0 run, and Breckenridge County is now in the midst of a 5-0 run. So that was triggered by their defense. So like I said, we're going to have to get some takeaways and shoot the ball a little better on the offensive end. We're less than 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we're stuck on 25 points.
1:45 remaining in this third quarter of play. Breckenridge County with a 5-0 run here. Inbounds Meade County at side front backcourt. Hardesty gets the ball to Parker. Breck County showing 1-2-2 zone press. Here's Knoop with it. Knoop to Hardesty. Now Bevan with it. Again, Meade content to stretch the floor here. Parker with the basketball. Will hand it back to Grant Bevan. Being guarded by Lane Tall. Over in the corner, here's Lawson King going to launch a three-pointer that is good. Third three of the quarter for Meade County. And they push it back out to an 8-point margin, 33-25. O'Donohue with the basketball for Breckenridge County. Gets it to Hunter Barr. Barr down low to Tall. Puts up the shot. No good, but draws the foul. Foul will be on Parker. That'll be his second. Team third. Tall at the line for Breckenridge County. First free throw is good. Tall with 7 points on the night. Makes it 33-26 with 1:01 remaining here in the quarter. Second free throw by Tall is good. Eight points to Lane Tall, 33-27. 1:01 left to go here in the first or third quarter of play. Final minute, Breckenridge County applying the press. Meade able to break it. Here's Bevan with it. Bevan cross court to Knoop. Lops it over to King. Knoop to Hardesty. Now Knoop will walk it back to 40 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Knoop. Garrett Hardesty being guarded by Chase Hardesty. Here is Bevan with the basketball. Bevan drives on Tall, lost the handle. Now Knoop with it, down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Hardesty with it. Hardesty drives, pulls up, 12-footer on the way, got it. Hardesty with his fourth point of the night. 35-27, inside of 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Mercer Rogers drives to the basket, no good. Batted in the air, rescued not in time by Meade County, so Breck County will get one chance with 1.6 seconds remaining.
Probably be a lob here to Hunter Barr, I would think. They don't have anybody that can match up with him.
Here is a three-high archer by Mercer Rogers. Hits off the front of the rim, no good. The third quarter has come to an end here at Meade County High School, and the Green Waves hold a 35-27 lead over Meade County after 3 quarters. Tonight's third quarter brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on Rupert Askins Lane in Harned. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
So you've heard us talking about Brandenburg Telecom. We could have chosen any other provider for our phone, internet, TV, and security service, but we chose Brandenburg Telecom.
It is not hard to find a good deal these days. What it is hard to find is a provider that delivers the best value of service. That's exactly what we're getting with Brandenburg Telecom.
They don't trick you with introductory rates.
They don't keep you waiting for service or waiting on the phone.
When they say they're going to do something, they do it.
Brandenburg Telecom are people who live
and work
and play in my community.
They're part of this community, and that's why they care.
If you only have one service with Brandenburg Telecom, you're missing out on their other great services.
Give them a chance.
You won't be disappointed. You ready for the burger?
Fourth quarter about to get underway at Meade County High School. Along with Mike Harned, this is Lee Bramlett. Breckenridge County trailing by 8, 35-27. As Meade County outscored Breckenridge County 19-12 in that third quarter. And now they hold an 8-point advantage. Tigers with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Breckenridge County moving to the left side of your radio dial here in this quarter. Here's a pass intercepted by Knoop. Knoop will drive to the basket, lay it up and in. Knoop just extended, got a hand on it, and had an uncontested lane to the basket for his 13th point of the night. And Meade County back up by 10, 37-27. Colton Miller with the basketball for Breckenridge County. Mercer Rogers, actually Hunter Barr to Chase Hardesty, will get a reach-in foul on Blake Edwards, and that will be his fourth. Breckenridge County to inbounds the basketball, trailing by 10. Leading scorers in the ball game for Breckenridge County. Lane Tall has 8 points on the night. Knoop has 13 now for Meade County. Chase Hardesty gets the ball to Mercer Rogers. Braden Carmen backs in against Edwards. Forces up the shot, can't get it to go. Edwards collects the rebound for Meade County. Peyton Johnston with it for Meade County into the front court. To Garrett Hardesty on the left side, being guarded by Colton Miller. And they'll say Garrett Hardesty stepped on the sideline, give it back to Breckenridge County. O'Donohue will check back into the ball game for the Tigers to replace Chase Hardesty. Colton Miller will bring the ball across the time stripe for the Tigers. Eamon O'Donohue gets it to Hunter Barr. Colton Miller with the basketball back out front. Here's a three on the way by Mercer Rogers. A Joe Benebaco Flemington Reynolds three-point basket. His second three of the night. Pulls Breckenridge County to within 7 at 37-30.
Got to get a stop.
Then a basket at the other end to go with it would be nice as well. Garrett Hardesty with it. Ball gets knocked away, picked up. Hands the ball off to Knoop. Here is Knoop driving on Mercer Rogers into the paint. Parker with it. Puts the shot up over Barr. Gets it to fall in. Parker with his fourth point of the ball game. 39-30. 9-point lead for Meade County. Coming down to 6 minutes left in regulation. Here's Rogers going to try a high arching three-pointer. No good. O'Donohue tries to rescue it. Unable to do so. And it goes back to Meade County.
Mercer wasn't in stride there. Defense was closing out, and he tried to get enough arch on it to get over top the outreached arms and threw his shot off.
Under 6 minutes left to go in the ball game as Knoop hands it off to Garrett Hardesty. Johnston with it, back to Hardesty. Johnston with it at the free throw line. Over to Knoop. Squares up for a three on the right side. No good. Rebound, Braden Carmen for Breckenridge County. He gives the ball to Mercer Rogers. 5.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. O'Donohue tries a three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound, Barr. Throws it off a Meade County player. And Breckenridge County will reset their offense. But before anything else happens, we'll get a timeout. Breckenridge County with 5:24 left to go in the ball game. It is Meade County 39, Breckenridge County 30. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
How many times have you called someplace and heard this?
For customer service, press 1.
At First State Bank, when you call one of their 3 locations, you'll hear this.
First State Bank, this is Michelle. How may I help you?
From opening a checking or savings account to home or commercial loans, you'll get a friendly voice ready to assist with your banking needs. Call or stop by today and find out why for more than 100 years, First State Bank, where your friends bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Online at firststatebankky.com.
Breckenridge County takes their 4th timeout of the game at 5:24 left in this contest, trailing 39-30. Inbounds, Colton Miller for Breckenridge County. Brings it out front to Mercer Rogers. Now O'Donohue with it. They get the ball down low to Barr. He puts it up, cannot get the shot to fall, but will head to the line. I believe the foul will be on Lawson King for Meade County. That'll be King's 4th. So you've got King and Edwards each with 4 fouls now for the Green Waves. Hunter Barr will head to the free throw stripe. Barr has 5 points of the ball game, 2 of 2 from the line. Gets 2 shots here. First one in and out, no good.
Got to take advantage of those opportunities.
Barr now 2 of 3 from the free throw stripe. Second free throw is on the way, and this one rattles in. Barr with his 6th point of the ball game pulls Breckenridge County to within 8 at 39-31. 5:18 left to go here. Knoop with the basketball. Breckenridge County 2-2-1 zone press. Meade breaks the press. Bevan with it to Parker. Now Johnston takes it out to Grant Bevan. Bevan holds it out at long range, guarded by Mercer Rogers. Down to 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Breckenridge County trails by 8. Miller goes for the steal. They get it down low to Bevan, who puts it up and in. Bevan with his 6th point of the night. That makes it 41-31. Here is Mercer Rogers, will square up for a 3-point shot. That is no good. Rebound, Parker fights it away from Hunter Barr. Now Meade trying to push it very quickly up the floor. Bevan with it. Bevan will hold it out at long range with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. 41-31 the score. Knoop with the basketball. Knoop, guarded by Braden Carmen, over to Peyton Johnston. Johnston goes to the free throw line. Now kicks it out. Bevan over to Lawson King. Grant Bevan drives in the paint. We get a whistle and a foul on Breckenridge County. Colton Miller will pick up his 2nd foul. Eamon O'Donohue will check back into the ball game as Hunter Barr sits down. Clock reads 4:14 left to go. Breckenridge County 41, or Breckenridge County 31, Meade County 41. Here is Parker with a shot up, no good. Whistle and a foul on Meade County. I believe that's Lawson King, and if that's the case, King fouls out of the ball game with 3 points. With 4:12 left to go in regulation, King's night is done as he looks. Jason Trepure heads down the bench and goes and gets Cade Scott to come in. Tiger basketball to bring the length of the floor. 4:12 remaining. Miller with the basketball for Breckenridge County. Gets the ball down low. Here is off-balance shot, tall, no good. Braden Carmen puts it back up and in. Nice follow by Braden Carmen for his 6th point of the ball game. Tigers within 8 at 41-33. 3:50 left to go in this game.
Carmen just wanted it more than, that was our chance for a steal. Carmen just wanted that last rebound more than anybody else on the floor.
Scott with the basketball, hands it back to Knoop. This is Bevan with it on the left wing. Bevan drives to the inside, now kicks it back out. Down low, they get the ball to Parker. Parker to Peyton Johnston. Now Grant Bevan with it, under 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 41-33 is the score. Meade County up by 8. Here is a whistle and a timeout for Meade County. Meade County will take their second timeout of the game at 3:20 left to go in the contest. It is Meade County 41, Breckenridge County 33. This is Fighting Tigers Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
If you need home medical equipment, rely on Taylor Pharmacy. They deliver home medical equipment such as oxygen, lift chairs, hospital beds, and CPAP machines to Breckenridge and surrounding counties. They have everything a patient needs for recuperating at home. Taylor Pharmacy does so much more than fill prescriptions. They carry a full line of diabetic shoes, have a gift department, and of course make delicious tailor-made fudge in a variety of flavors that include sugar-free. Stop by Taylor Pharmacy in Hardinsburg and see why your family and the Taylor Pharmacy family make a good team.
Minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game. Breckenridge County trails by 8, 41-33. Meade County basketball to inbounds with 3:20 left to go in the ball game. Bevan to inbounds the basketball, gets it to Knoop. Knoop with the basketball, guarded by Eamon O'Donohue. Bounce pass gets away from Parker. He gets the basket, puts it up and in.
Loose ball, and they got to it.
Parker with his 6th point of the ball game, back to a 10-point lead for Meade County, 43-33. Under 3 minutes left to go in this ball game. Carmen with it out front to Mercer Rogers down in the corner. Miller with it. Bounce pass intercepted, intended for Lane Tall. Parker gets a hand on it. And Meade County comes away with it. Knoop will bring it across the time stripe with 2:40 left to go in this ball game. As we get a whistle and a foul on Eamon O'Donohue. He'll pick up his first foul. That'll be just the team 3rd against Breckenridge County. Substitution in for the Tigers, I believe it was Hart.
In for Colton Miller.
Meade County with the basketball as Grant Bevan brings it across the time stripe. Under 2.5 minutes to go in this ball game. Meade County again spreading the floor here. Knoop caught in the double team. They try to fire it underneath to Parker. Pass too strong, out of bounds. Give it back to Breckenridge County with 2:18 left to go in the ball game.
Unforced turnover there.
Rogers with the basketball for Breckenridge County, crossing the time stripe. Here is Tall spinning, kicks it out to O'Donohue, pulls up with a 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Braden Carmen. Carmen goes up, we get a whistle and a foul on the floor. Foul will be on Kyle Parker for Meade County. Parker picks up his 3rd. That is the team's 7th. Edwards and Barr will check back into the lineup for Meade County and Breckenridge County. At the line, it is Braden Carmen. He's missed on 3 free throw attempts in the ball game. Has 6 points on the night. First shot on the way, no good. And the rebound comes down to Meade County. Knoop with the basketball, being guarded by Isaiah Hart, evades the double team. Here's Parker with it, gets it ahead to Peyton Johnston. Under 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Meade County 43, Breckenridge County 33. Johnston gets the ball to Parker. Meade County content now just to run time off the clock here. 1:39 left to go in the ball game. Parker with it, back to Bevan. Bevan has the ball taken away by Mercer Rogers. Here's Rogers driving to the basket, puts it off the glass, no good. Had a good shot there, rebound put back up by Carmen and his foul. Foul will be on Peyton Johnston for Meade County. That would be his third. Team 8th. And Braden Carmen goes back to the line. First free throw on the way is no good.
You're going to have to get some confidence from the free throw line. He's got the stroke. I think he's just lost his confidence tonight after going 0 for 5.
One more attempt. Has that high arching shot. That one caught the front of the rim and bounces straight up. So the rebound comes down to Meade County with 1:17 left to go in this game. As we get a whistle of the foul on Breckenridge County. Tall and Carmen were in the vicinity. They'll whistle Lane Tall for the foul. That'll be his first. Team 4th. Chase Hardesty will check into the lineup for Breckenridge County, as will Eamon O'Donohue. 1:13 left to go in this ball game. Meade County inbounds to Parker. Gets the ball to Johnston. Johnston, Parker, ahead to Edwards. Edwards caught in a triple team, but is bailed out as he's fouled by Breckenridge County. Chase Hardesty whistled for the foul for the Tigers. That is his first. Team 5th. 1:04 left to go in the ball game. Nuke with the basketball. Here's the whistle of the foul. No, they're going to say he stepped on the sideline. Turnover Meade County will give it to Breckenridge County with 1 minute left to go in this ball game. Rogers with the basketball. Comes across the time stripe for the Tigers. Gets it over to Hardesty. Hardesty had about a split second there. Could have taken the shot, but we'll get a timeout for Breckenridge County. .3 seconds left to go in the ball game. Meade County 43, Breckenridge County 33. Greenways have outscored the Tigers here 8-6 in this quarter. In a quarter really in which Meade County has spent a lot of the quarter just simply trying to burn time off the clock.
Yeah, it's just thinking ahead, Lee. Looks like Breckenridge County is probably going to be the 3 seed in the district. And then they'll have to play a tough opening round game in the district tournament in order to get to the championship game and ultimately get to the regional tournament. So
it looks like that road presumably will go through Hancock County unless something dramatic happens here. Meade County again, 4 of their 6 wins on the season have come against district opponents. Breckenridge County could still theoretically pull the 2 seed, but that almost basically just for seeding purposes, it looks like it's going to be Breck Hancock if the format holds out here. Breckenridge County inbounds the basketball as Meade comes with a trap. They get the ball. Lane Tall had Tall cutting on the backside, but the pass overthrown by Hardesty. And Meade County gets it off the turnover with 46.3 seconds remaining in the ball game. Breckenridge County applying the pressure. Meade County takes a timeout to save the possession. So we have a timeout with 46.3 seconds remaining in this ball game. 43-33 is the score. Breckenridge County trails by 10. Again, more basketball coming up for you tomorrow night. We begin our coverage at 5:15 with Lady Tiger basketball as the Lady Tigers travel to the Sports Center to take on Ohio County. Mark Grimes will have the coverage of that game for you. Tip-off at 5:30. Immediately when that game is concluded, we'll go over to Owensboro High School as the Fighting Tigers will now have to go play Owensboro. That is scheduled for a 7 o'clock varsity start. Our coverage will begin immediately following the Lady Tigers game tomorrow night. Another frustrating game. Breckenridge County in it for much of the way, really. Meade County got on a hot run basically what amounted to a 12-0 run in the game.
Yep, in the third quarter.
And that was it. They went to double digits. Breck County worked it down to 6. Late in the game, down at the other end, Knoop breaks the press and lays it up and in. Knoop with his 15th point of the night to make it 45-33. Down at the other end, basket good by the Tigers. Who got that? I was busy running.
Rogers.
Mercer Rogers with his 10th point of the ball game. Breckenridge County will take a timeout with 33.4 seconds left to go in this ball game. 45-35 is the score. Meade County by 10 over Breckenridge County. The 12-0 run, really the difference of this ball game. Breckenridge County could never fight their way back from that. And Meade County has kept it at arm's reach the rest of the way. Mercer Rogers with 10 points to lead Breckenridge County scoring tonight. Knoop with 15 for Meade County. It will be at Meade County basketball to bring the length of the floor with 33.4 seconds remaining. Kyle Parker to inbounds it. They're going to run the takeoff play yet again. Here's Grant Bevan. This time, Rogers knocks the ball out of his hands but commits the foul. The last play, that was the last basket a moment ago. They ran the takeoff, and Knoop was all alone and laid it in. This time, Mercer Rogers got back late and at least denied the basket. Bevan will go to the free throw stripe. I'm looking at my numbers right. This is just the third free throw of the night taken by Meade County. Bevan hits it for his 7th point of the ball game. Knoop with 1 of 2 back in the first quarter, and that's been it.
I had Bevan missing 1 in the third quarter.
47-35. 3-point basket by Breckenridge County. Lane Tall with his 11th point of the ball game. Makes it 47-38. And we'll go back to the free throw line. Bevan made his 2 free throw attempts a moment ago, 2 of 3 on the night. Free throw is in the air and good. Nine points of the game for Bevan. Another attempt on the way is good. 10 for Bevan. 49-38, pass taken away. Here's Knoop going down to the other end. He'll lay it up and in. 51-38. The game getting away from Breckenridge County here in the closing seconds. Meade County will get the basketball back. And Breckenridge County, I believe, will take their final timeout of the game with 7 seconds left to go in this ball game. 51-38 is the score. Breckenridge County will drop to 7-12 on the season. Meade County improves to 6-12. But as we mentioned, 4 of those wins have come in the district. And while this may not secure a number 1 seed, this puts them in the driver's seat with just Cloverport and Hancock County left to play in the district.
I still think any of the teams can win the district tournament. I mean, I think it's balanced.
And again, it's a situation, again, especially between what you would think between Breck, Hancock, and Meade. We saw Hancock a year ago make it to the district final.
And it's at our place.
And again, 2 games played incredibly close between Meade and Breck and Meade and Hancock back in December. It will be Meade County basketball to bring the length of the floor with 7 seconds remaining. Bevan will inbounds the basketball. Breck will not contest it, and that will do it. Meade County has defeated Breckenridge County tonight by the final score of 51-38. The Meade County student section rushes the floor as Meade County secures the win here tonight, 51-38. That will take care of it. Tonight's fourth quarter brought to you by Hardinsburg Nursing and Rehab. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today, 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
Back with you at Meade County High School in Brandenburg, Kentucky. Breckenridge County falls to Meade County tonight by the score of 51-38. A low-scoring game for much of the contest. In fact, Breckenridge County held a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter, 11-6. Meade County would take the lead just before halftime at 16-15. Then they would actually come out and extend that lead at one point to 18-15. Breckenridge County went on a 5-0 run to take a 20-18 lead, but then the decisive run of the ball game, Meade County going on a 12-0 run midway through the third quarter. They turned the 2-point deficit into a 10-point lead at 30-20 and never trailed the rest of the game. Breckenridge County would draw close at 33-27 before the end of the third quarter. Meade County led 35-27 at the end of three, but then extended the lead back into double digits early in the fourth quarter. Breckenridge County went back and forth between 8 and 10-point deficits, but could draw no further. Meade County would stretch the margin out with a couple of late baskets and free throws, and the final margin reads 51-38. Breckenridge County falls to 7-12 on the season. They are now 2-3 in district play. Meade County improves to 6-12 overall. They're 4-0 in the district. Tonight's post-game coverage brought to you by Arms Family Chiropractic and TGH Machine and Welding. This is Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware is your local source for building and home improvement projects. We all know that the kitchen is the heart of the home. Let Bluegrass Lumber make your home a more welcoming place with upgraded cabinetry and countertops. Bluegrass Lumber does it all, from selection to measurement to installation. Not only does a kitchen upgrade make your home more valuable, but it will make holidays and mealtimes more special. Come see us at Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware on Highway 60 in Hardinsburg.
Final score 51-38. Meade County defeats Breckenridge County here tonight. Let's take a look at the final scoring for the ball game. First for Breckenridge County, they're led on the night by Lane Tall. He finished the night with 11 points. 10 in the ball game going to Mercer Rogers. 6 points in the ball game to Hunter Barr. 5 points to Eamon O'Donohue, and 4 points, or make that 6 points in the ball game to Braden Carmen. Otherwise, Colton Miller, Jacob Henning, Hayden Brockman, Isaiah Hart, and Shelton Smith played tonight but did not score. For Meade County, they were led on the night by Trent Knoop, who finishes the night with 17 points. It was 10 in the ball game to Grant Bevan, 6 points going to Kyle Parker, 4 points to Blake Edwards and Garrett Hardesty, 3 points to Peyton Johnston, Lawson King, and Cade Scott. Lucas Hale with playing time for the Green Waves tonight but did not score. Mike Harned, a look at the final stats of the game.
Well, the turnover margin, when Breckenridge County had 20 turnovers for the game versus Meade County's 11, and we had very costly turnovers at crucial points, especially when Meade County went on that 12-0 run there in the third quarter. Our turnovers certainly contributed to that. So for the game, Meade County had 9 steals on the night, Breckenridge County's 3, and in free throw shooting, Breckenridge County was 7 of 15, whereas Meade County was 5 of 7. So, again, we left some points there on the free throw line. Overall, I think it was just a matter of Breckenridge County not being able to get in any type of offensive flow. Obviously, 38 points for a boys varsity game. That's not going to win you very many ball games. So, no time to rest. As you said, they're going back tomorrow to play one of the top teams in the 3rd region. And Owensboro will absolutely get up and down the floor. So Breckenridge County better bring their running shoes and hopefully get back in some type of a flow on the offensive end.
So speaking of the schedule upcoming for these teams, tomorrow night, as Mr. Harned mentioned, it is Owensboro at Owensboro High School. Our coverage of that game will immediately follow the Lady Tigers, who will be in action tomorrow night as they take on Ohio County down at the Owensboro Sports Center at 5:30. Our coverage begins at 5:15. Then we'll have coverage of the Tigers immediately following the conclusion of the Lady Tigers game this evening. Thanks to Mike Harned for his work on color stats and analysis. Thanks as well to Colby Knuckle back at the studio for his board work here this evening. Thanks to Shannon Bramlett for work on video as well. We will speak with you tomorrow night from Owensboro. Again, the final scores in the games that were played here. A little earlier tonight, the Breckenridge County Lady Tigers fell to Meade County by the final score of 62-39. And the game just concluded. It was Breckenridge County losing to Meade County by the final score of 51-38. This has been Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC 1043.com.
This has been Breckenridge County Fighting Tiger basketball on WXBC, brought to you by Wright Implement Company, Taylor Pharmacy, Irvington Gas Company, First State Bank, Elite Physical Therapy, Breckenridge Health, and by Brandenburg Telecom. This has been a presentation of 104.3 The River, the sports voice of Breckenridge County.